Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we get into today's Kiki, which is Michael Darby allegedly trolling Candiace and Chris in the Bahamas. As we know, Michael and Ashley are allegedly estranged. They're allegedly getting a divorce. They're allegedly separated. However, I still believe that they are still living in the same exact house together as they always have. Although Michael has been, after he got his vasectomy, he went to Vegas, and he's also been, partying in the Bahamas, which is where he decided to troll Candiace and Chris. So this first got revealed during actually, before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because the Kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our Love Collective. So with that, you guys, let's dive right on in. So we first got this blind item from Bravo and Cocktails, and it says about the Bahamas. Also, don't forget, Chris and Michael got into a physical altercation, a physical scuffle, whatever you want to call it, at the season finale of last season, which I also think is a big reason why Michael did not want to return to the show to film. As we know, my conspiracy theory is that Ashley is saying that her and Michael are separated because she wants to stay on the show. She wants the Bravo check. She wants her 15 minutes of fame. Michael wants to be able to do what he wants to do without being under the microscope of public scrutiny. So I think he doesn't want to film, and she wants to stay on the show. And this is their way of getting her to stay on the show without him being obligated to film, since they're, quote, separated, right? That's what I think. I think that they've had this, open relationship for a while. Her hanging out and, dipping it and doing it with Luke from Summer House, good for her. But, obviously Michael has been doing his own dirt as well. Let's not forget, oh, and this is another reason why I think Michael was trolling Candiace. And of course, I'm going to get to the blind item. Don't worry, you guys. But I think that this is also really important. Don't forget that, last episode or the episode before that, Candiace brought to the show the fact that there is this allegation that Michael was, soliciting a male sex worker in order to do, sexual things with him, enjoying his mouth on their, sexual parts or whatever. So that might be a point of contention. That might be something he wants to talk to Candiace about. I don't know, but let's dive into it. So this was first the blind item from Bravo and Cocktails, and it says about the Bahamas. It says the Michael Darby story is 100% true. He just so happened to be staying at the SLS Bahamas, saw that Candiace was performing that night, and went to the performance to troll her. He left before the performance started. This is my sister in the photo. He spent the whole night trashing Chris and Candiace, saying how he was going to sue them, and he is worth $250 million. He is so messy. Chris and Candiace were absolutely lovely. So that was the scoop. That was the blind item. That was the behind the scenes tea. Now, do I believe this? Yes. I don't think that Michael Darby is worth $250 million. Maybe he was just saying that. I think it's like 20 million or something like that. Again, nothing to sneeze at, but I don't think it's 250 million. And I believe it. He might be saying, he might want to sue them. Just like I said, Candiace did bring to the show the rumor that he was soliciting a male sex worker. And you know what happens when you do that. And again, when we talk anything about sexuality, whether it's, same sex or opposite sex, trans, gay, lesbian, straight, whatever it is, we're always doing it respectfully and from a place of inclusion. I would talk about, someone, having an affair with someone of the opposite sex. So I'm going to talk about somebody having an affair with somebody of the same sex because we're all equal. And love is love, and it doesn't matter. So if I ever talk about, a male sex worker with another male, it's by no means to shame or disrespect any sexuality or any, identity at all. I just think that we're all equal. Therefore, we all equally get a kiki and we all get some equal shade because we're all equal as human beings. But I can see how Michael might want to, maybe not, if it is true, because again, it's a rumor, it's an allegation. When Candiace said it, Ashley did not seem surprised. She said, yeah, I hear things, I process, I deal, whatever. She did not seem surprised. She did not flinch. Robin corroborated it, saying, yeah, Candiace told me this rumor years ago, so I've already heard about it. So it's not like Candiace just made it up on the fly just to hurt Ashley. She had allegedly already talked about it before, like Robin said. So who knows? But then we got the proof, okay? Then Chris Bassett himself, and shout out to Face Reality 16, Chris Bassett himself dropped the pic. He goes, damn, man, we can't go nowhere. And this Bahamas effing us up. Hashtag rhop, hashtag international, hashtag worldwide. And that is looking like a Michael Darby talking to his wife, Candiace Dillard Bassett. Now, I would have given anything to be a fly on the wall. Now, the person who posted it was Pumpkin Spice and something, and they say, I really can't believe Michael Darby came to at the Real Candiace concert just to talk about Ashley and be messy. It's giving desperate. Now. This is where I'm of two minds. And I want you guys to help me out with this. This is where I'm of two minds. I have one mind that is like, okay, the blind item said that Michael Darby was trolling them. He was, trolling Chris and Candiace, saying, oh, I'm worth all of this money. I'm going to sue you guys. But then the Pumpkin Spice says that he was talking about Ashley and being messy. So my other mind, and I want to know what you guys think, is that he was actually trashing Ashley to Candiace because he sees an ally in Candiace, since Candiace and Ashley are beefing. And as Ashley's been saying, if this separation is true, I have my theory on it, but I could always be wrong. If they really are going to get divorced and it really is getting contentious and he really is having an attitude and making things difficult, well, a friend of my enemy is my friend, right? No, an enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So maybe he was trash talking Ashley to Candiace and Chris because he thought he had a sympathetic ear. Obviously Chris and Candiace are not messing with Ashley after she tried to say everything about Chris, alleging that he was being flirty and going in her DMs, which all got debunked like, girl, bye. It was the thirstiest storyline ever. So I'm actually kind of more of the mind that he didn't necessarily go there to troll Candiace and Chris, but I think he went there to trash Ashley to Candiace and Chris. And Ashley has also come out and said, oh, Michael doesn't like it that I have my new relationship with Luke. We're friends, we're dating, blah, 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 lots of sex. So I don't know. But what do you guys think? Actually, I do know. I think my gut reaction to this is I think that in Candiace or Chris, if you ever watched this, let me know what he said. But my gut is he was there to trash Ashley to them, not to troll or threaten to sue them. That's just what my gut says. But obviously, I want to know what you guys think. There's two ways to go on it, but I want to know what you think. Put it down below. Do you think Michael was there to troll Chris and Candiace, or do you think he was there to trash Ashley to them? Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comment box down below. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. With that, you guys, I'll see you in the Bahamas. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care. where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram at Candy Washington. Let's go!